our daily huddle and turn our attention to the huddle board. Let's begin our 24-hour look back. Does anyone have any success stories from yesterday?
Yes, well actually yesterday I was able to fill 4 of our open slots with same-day access patients.
That's great. Anybody else?
Yeah, so actually I have a pretty good success story. So one of our frequent flyers, he comes every week for his appointment. He typically waits like an hour after checking in. I always wondered why. So last week I asked him, but it turns out he takes like a car service. And for some reason they just weren't coming earlier. So I ended up calling the car service, so it was just some kind of misunderstanding. They thought he was always done at 12, but he's always done at 11. So I corrected that for them and let them know he's always done at 11. We will get him out. And today, for the first time, or yesterday for the first time ever, he left after 10 minutes.
Wow, that's amazing. Great job, George. Anybody else?
As part of my routine review of the medication fridge yesterday, I found an extra box of flu vaccines that we didn't know we had.
All right, thanks everyone for sharing. In terms of practice operations yesterday, we had a total of 45 patients. That's 5 more than we typically average on this day of the week. In terms of operations, front desk staff raised an issue about challenges in updating patient demographics in Epic. Once I was made aware of the issue, I contacted IT and they resolved it by restarting all of the front desk computers. So I'll move this from in progress to complete. We also have an EKG machine down, and the tentative date it'll be fixed is Friday, February 7th. And just please note that the second floor has provided a loaner machine in the meantime. Are there any other unresolved issues or concerns?
The last few days I've been unable to log into Pareto, so if anybody can help me out with that, that'd be great.
Yeah, I can help you out with that. Let's talk offline after the huddle.
Thank you.
Yep. So moving to yesterday's performance, let's review our patient satisfaction scores. Yesterday on key reviews, we had a total of 6 responses with 3 comments, and our average score for the day was a 4.8. I'll complete service recovery for patients that scored below a 3 and follow up with any staff as needed. We had 2 comments about long wait times and 1 positive comment about an experience at the front desk, so that was really great. Okay, let's move on to today's outlook. Today we have 2 providers scheduled, Dr. Page and Dr. Wright, and both providers are scheduled to finish with all of their patients by 5. We have no sick calls today, but Lauren is scheduled for PTO today and tomorrow. Room assignments are listed on the board, and George, just note that you're covering for Lauren today and assisting Dr. Wright. And yeah, the full schedule is on the board. Front desk.
So today we have 52 confirmed appointments, so far 0 cancellations. I have 3 patients I'm doing insurance verification on that are needed today. I'll finish that definitely by this afternoon. And I know that there's an opening on Dr. Wright's schedule at 1 p.m., so I'm going to try to fill this with the same day slot, and I'll let you know, George, about that. And that's it for front desk.
So from our end, for today we're expecting about 27 patients, of which 18 should be follow-ups, and the remaining 9 are new. We know that Mr. Jones is coming in at around 11, however he usually runs over schedule, so George, I'll remind you of that this afternoon if you don't mind, so you can cover for me at the 11:30 lunch. And then finally, 1 patient probably going to need vaccination. If that's the case, Hillary will reach out to you if you don't mind. That's it from my end.
Thanks, John.
Dr. Wright has 25 scheduled patients. 15 of them are follow-up and 10 of them are going to be new. Miss Michelle is scheduled at 10 a.m. She usually comes late or cancels, so I think you should let me know if she cancels right away, just so I don't set up the room for her. And we don't have or are expecting any sort of special cases or visits today.
Great, thanks, George.
In terms of special cases, I am expecting someone coming in this afternoon for travel vaccinations. But other than that, I'm planning to restock all of the rooms today with supplies, so if there's anything that's out, just let me know.
Okay, so great, thank you. In terms of operational challenges for today, let's start with supply issues.
So room 1 is actually, speaking of supply issues, is missing gauze. So Hillary, if you don't mind, if you could get some from the restock room.
Yeah, definitely. I'll make sure to restock that and then update our supplies. I'll shoot.
Thank you.
Great. Any equipment issues?
As you mentioned earlier, the EKG machine is down, so if anybody needs any help with the loaner machine, just let me know.
Any facility issues?
Yeah, so there actually, I was probably in the rooms this morning. I noticed there was a chair ripped in exam room 2. I took it out of the exam, which is not Joint Commission compliant, and I let everyone know by putting on the post-it on the board.
Oh yeah, thanks for bringing that up and posting on the board. Are there any other supply, equipment, or facilities issues? What about IT?
So I'm actually experiencing an IT issue. The printer number 2 at the front desk, the one that keeps jamming, is actually jammed again. I didn't have a chance to write it up on the huddle board though before today's huddle.
Okay, thank you. I can add it right now. Letter number 2. Thank you. Okay, thanks everyone. Let's review our team priorities, starting with our key performance metric of copay collections. Our goal for copay collections is 90%, but for the past week, we've been consistently in the 80% range, as you can see here on the run chart. Let's try to dig a little deeper into what the barriers are that keep us from achieving our 90% goal. Does anyone have any ideas?
Yeah, I think in the registration process, when I ask for the copay collection at the beginning of the process, I see that the collection is usually higher than if I were to wait until the end of the process, so that might be contributing to lower performance.
Interesting, great suggestion. Any other thoughts? No? Okay. Let's move on to today's service excellence tip of the day. Every touch point is an opportunity to deliver exceptional service. Does anyone have any suggestions of how we can exhibit this service standard?
So I think for exceptional service from the front desk perspective, instead of calling people back up to the desk to pick up their ID card and insurance card, I can walk it back over to them when I'm done with my step. I think patients would really appreciate that.
It's a great idea. Anybody else?
There's something I tend to do is I try to tell a joke while I'm drawing blood. It really puts them at ease, a little calmer while I'm doing this, so they don't get so freaked out by the needle in their arm.
Yeah, great idea, everyone. Moving on to general announcements. Please note that the lobby is under construction until next week. Also, our holiday party is going to be on January 31st, so please RSVP if you haven't already. That's it for announcements. For staff recognition, great catch by Hillary. She caught a mislabeled specimen when she was in the lab and addressed the issue before it was sent out, so thanks Hillary for that.
Great job.
Also today is Jumon's birthday, so happy birthday, Jumon. And Swati is coming up on her 10-year work anniversary this year.
Wow.
This week.
Congratulations.
So congratulations. All right, everyone, that's the end of our huddle. Come to a close. Thank you all for your participation and hard work, and have a safe rest of the day. Jumon, I will help you look into that burning out issue, and Swati, I'll let you know when I follow up with